What do Chopping Block fans? Week 10, I repeat, it's week 10 of the NFL season. This episode, your boy Chef Mike is going to talk about his picks for the week. I'm also going to give you my game of the week pick. And then we're going to have a special guest online. Not in the studio today, I'm by myself today, but we're going to have a special guest online. And that diehard fan is going to chop it up with me about each pick for the week. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a really special episode. Chopping Block starts now.
Yeah. Oh. It's like that, y'all. It's like that. Jump in. It's like that. Oh. Jump in. Jam on it. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
As always, like I do on every episode, we're going to do my picks for the week. But this week, we're going to do something special, y'all. Today, I'm going to share my special picks of the week segment with a close friend of mine, my homie from Houston, Texas, from H Town. What up, Sam?
What's up?
Welcome to the chopping block.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for you coming back. 'Cause, see, the people don't even
Yes,
really know
sir.
you started off with me, but they'll get lots more of you because moving forward, our Houston Texans have I want to say one of the hardest schedules moving forward up to the other point. I mean, I had a Cowboy fan tell me, "Oh, we got a couple of hard hitters coming up." Yeah, Michael Parsons said it on his podcast. Go watch it; it's crazy. But I want to start off. We're gonna start off. Well, I start off with Thursday games. I go all the way through, and then we're gonna do the game of the week. You down with
Yes,
that?
sir. Yep.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So, week 10. Week 10, Sam. Football. I think since I've been doing this podcast, football has been going a little faster than it's supposed to, but we're going to talk about that later. No, for real, for real. So, Thursday game is November 7th, Thursday, the Bengals at the Ravens. Now, we talked about this off the air, but I'm going to pick the Bengals, and I'm going to tell you why. So, the Bengals are rivals of the Steelers and the Browns and the Ravens, right? So that rivalry game is always crucial for me. So I think, like you spoke on it, like the Bengals, they blew out a team last week, man. Like I told you, I'm not sold on the Bengals. I'm gonna pick them this week though. How you feel about that? What you think gonna win that game?
I'm going for the Ravens.
Okay.
After Lamar Jackson last week, uh, I'm a numbers person. He went 16 for 19 with 280 yards, and I mean he's just clicking. So to
Yeah.
me, I just think they're
MVP.
gonna just keep rolling.
Yeah. I
So
feel you.
Ravens for the win for me.
Well, okay, Ravens for the win. And my rebuttal on that is I'm a hater. I'm gonna put it like that. I'm not sold on Lamar
Don't
and
drink the
and
Haterade,
Henry. Yeah,
man.
man. I'm H-Town all day. So and we got them still coming up, so I still kind of feel some kind of way about them. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So next game is we got another overseas game this weekend. So
Germany.
I was talking to Ron about this a couple weeks ago, but I don't think we ever had this many overseas games, right?
True. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so
right.
what this one is 8:30 in the morning. The Chopping Block fans, get up. If you want to see your teams, if you're a Giants fan or a Panthers fan, 8:30 a.m. is the broadcast time. So Giants at Panthers. I know it don't really matter because they're in Germany. Well, the Panthers are the home team.
Okay.
Because of what they did this past weekend against the Saints, even though the Saints are poo now, I'm gonna pick the Panthers. I think this resurgence of Bryce Young
Yeah.
it helped him. Even though dude got
Yeah.
hurt and he came back in, I think it helped him get his confidence back. So I'm picking the
Yeah.
Panthers.
I'm going with you as well. I like the win that they had last week, and I think this game is actually going to come to the wire. I
Yeah.
really do. I think that it's going to be a scrappy game, but I think the Panthers are going to pull through too.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. All right, so we as usual we have a slew of noon games. I'm gonna start it
Right.
off. Patriots at Bears. So
Mhm.
I'm I haven't been sold on Caleb. Now let me put it out there. I'm down with Caleb, and I love his talent coming out
Right.
as a rookie. Right, him and Jay Daniels, like they balling. But
Right.
the Patriots, Drake May. I feel some kind of way about him. Like when they played us, he proved to me that he's ready for this league. So
Right.
I'm going Patriots this game.
I am rolling. I'm rolling with the rookie, man. I think Caleb is proving himself, and
Say
I
so you
think
know
the
Drake
Bears
May
are
a
gonna
rookie
pull out.
too. I ain't gonna
Huh?
cut you off. You know Drake May a rookie too, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm going with Caleb the rookie.
Okay,
How
okay,
about that?
okay,
And I
okay.
think you know what they're starting to click because you know how sometimes the chemistry
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you know after that win last, I was like, you know what, they're really starting to click. So I'm thinking he's starting to get it, and you see that he's moving in the direction that they need to go, and I really think they're going to win. I think they'll pull it off.
Okay, I'm going Patriots, but I agree with you because he's starting to play within the system and not
Right?
he not at USC no more, and I think he get that now. Okay, so
Yeah.
next game, 49ers at Bucks. I'm picking Bucks way before last night's game, but I'm a Baker Mayfield fan.
Yeah.
And he proved to me last night he almost beat the Chiefs. I feel like he's gonna be okay. So Bucks for the win for me.
I'm going with the Niners. I think that win over the Cowboys kind of gave them that confidence. So it's this, they're going in kind of high.
Okay.
So hey, that's who I'm rolling with.
I feel you. I'm still torn because they don't have Ayuk. They just opened up. I was talking to you about this yesterday. They opened up practice for CMC, but I
Mhm.
mean Achilles and calf. Like he still has another 21 days before he can come back. So they need him. So Bucks for me. All right,
Okay.
next game, Broncos at Chiefs. So I always show love to the Chiefs because of run. And I always
Okay.
show, you know what I'm saying? So I always pick the Chiefs. But me and him, we were on the way here, he and I were talking about division games and rivalries.
Mhm.
And the Broncos, they bring in their A game because Chiefs undefeated.
Right.
They want to make a statement. And I mean, I said it a couple podcasts before, my boy from Oregon, the quarterback, he's pretty good. I'm not a big
Mhm.
fan of Sean Payton, but their quarterback and their team looks like they're gonna be okay. But Chiefs for the win for me.
I'm rolling with the Chiefs too. They got the creme de la creme, man. His offense is clicking.
Yeah,
And once
man.
they signed D Hops, I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah, I had to stop you from
So
telling about that
and
last
and
night.
it showed last night too, because I
Yeah,
was like, oh my God.
if,
But
if,
you
if,
can't man is good.
yeah, for real. Chopping block
D
fans.
Hop, D Hop.
If I can show you my text message from Sam, she is not happy about it. I promise you. So next game, Bills at Colts. So I've said in a few of my other podcasts. I think Josh Allen is all hype. He's talented, but okay, let me start over. Not Josh Allen's all hype. The Bills are all hype because Josh Allen is pretty good. But then you showed me about Keon Coleman getting hurt yesterday. So at first I
Right.
picked the Bills, but then when you showed me that he got hurt and it's his wrist, he's a receiver. He needs his hands, he needs his wrist, he needs his forearms, right? So I'm going Colts for the win. Even though it hurts my heart, you know how I feel about that. But
Yeah.
Colts for the win.
I'm going with the Bills. I know Keon got his bell rung.
Well, that's what you said.
Yeah,
Initially.
he got his bell rung. But I still, I'm still going with them. I really think that um, they show promise. So yeah, I think he'll do okay tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean
Not
for the
tomorrow.
game
Sunday.
Sunday. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So next game is going to be a real good one. Steelers
Yeah.
at Commanders.
Yep.
So it took me like 10 minutes while we was talking yesterday, like to
Yeah.
pick this one because I'm big on Russell Wilson. I'm glad he's back
Right.
starting at quarterback. I'm big on Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
But man, this boy Jaden Daniels is the truth. He's
Yeah.
the truth. And
I've seen that.
breaking news today, the Commanders just signed Lattimore, 4-time Pro Bowler, at cornerback. That's what
Yep, I saw that.
they 7-1. It ain't like they needed much. Commanders for the win for me.
I'm going with the Steelers.
Okay.
I think Russell Wilson has kind of like changed the atmosphere there, and they're on a 3-game winning streak.
Mm-hmm.
So I just see them, continue that winning streak.
Yeah, man. Long as JJ, I always say JJ. Long as TJ Watt get after Jaden, that's gonna be his problem because that boy's
Yeah.
a problem for real. Okay.
Yeah, he is. He a nuisance, baby.
Man, it run the bloodline for real, for real. So next game, Vikings at Jags. Now I'm upset about this game for 2 reasons. You know I don't like the Jaguars.
I know.
We talked about this already.
Yeah.
And the Vikings beat us, blew us out this year. The only blowout we had this year, the Texans.
Yep.
So Chopping Block fan, when I say we, I'm talking H-Town all day. So
Hey, baby.
Vikings at Jags. I'm going Vikings.
Me too. I'm rolling. I think the Vikings are. I just think Darnold's doing good. So
Unfortunately, right? And Sunshine can't do nothing with that defense, man.
I know.
So Chopping Block fans, go check out my boy Lawrence picture and go look at Sunshine from the football movie and tell me they don't look like the same. It's real. All right, so next game, Falcons at Saints. So this is an easy one for me. This Falcons all day because Falcons, I kind of been riding with them all year, but the Saints they didn't turn up the season upside down. They lost 7 straight. They just fired their head coach. They just got rid of Lattimore. Saints is done. They're tanking their season. So Falcons for the win.
I'm going Falcons too. The Saints ain't been the same since they beat Dallas. Baby, they left it all on the
They,
field. And
they left it all in
back.
Dallas Stadium, right? 'Cause they was in
They
Dallas,
left all
right?
that crap in
Yeah,
Dallas.
yeah. That's what happens when you do Dallas. You see what I'm talking about? Say what I
Okay.
want to say. Don't
Did
hate
they
on me,
make
Cowboy
any-
fans.
Hey, did they get any trades?
Who? Saints?
Did they trade for anybody?
Saints?
Saints.
No, they gave
Yeah.
away Lattimore, though. Remember I told you they gave away they starting
Yeah,
corner, but
right.
their best defensive player, well, one of their best defensive
crazy.
players, and they fired their head coach. So, they in
They
trouble.
trying to tank the season. They trying to get first pick.
Ha. Okay.
Okay.
So, next game, 3:05, we have your favorite team. I'm just playing. Titans at Chargers. So, Texans fans, we don't like Titans. We don't like Jaguar. We don't like Colts. Same for my boy Ron. I know he
And
don't like
the
the Broncos. I mean, Cowboy, that's a whole other hate right there. But you know, just like Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers for my boy Ron. So it's a division rivalry. So Titans at Chargers, I'm going Chargers because the Titans. So believe it or not, Titans are top of the list for defense. Believe it or not. They've been doing better since Rudolph has been in the game. Honestly,
Right.
I'm
Them giving up D Hops was crazy.
that is ridiculous to me. Like
That was crazy work.
we'll talk about that off.
I'm going with the
Yeah.
Chargers too.
I'm going with Chargers.
I'm going
And
with
yeah,
Chargers.
that's good enough for me.
Like I said, the win over the Browns, I think their momentum is clicking.
I mean, but that's
So
the
I think-
Browns, though. You know,
But I mean, a win is a win.
a win is a win. That sounds like me talking to you right after the Sunday game. We need to win by
Yeah.
4 points. I'm like, man, win is a win.
Win is a win.
All right, Jets
Gotta
at
talk me down the ledge. Talk me
yeah,
down the
man,
ledge.
yeah, man. Jets at Cardinals. So Jets just beat us, and I kind of feel like that was like oh, we don't want to lose 6 in a row, so we gotta. It's a statement game. We gotta do yada yada yada, and we was hurting a
Yeah.
little bit. So they won that game, but Cardinals, they kind of a sneaky team for me.
Yep.
So I'm picking Cardinals.
Me too. They've been on a 2-game winning streak. I think it's just gonna continue.
They're sneaky, man. They're sneaky.
Yeah, they are. They got
Oh,
some Arsenal though.
yeah, they got some Arsenal.
Yep.
I mean, if they get a taller quarterback, let me not get on that. So Eagles at Cowboys.
You already know my pick.
You know my pick too. So
You know my pick too.
Eagles for the win. But my boy Ron was like, Mike, you haven't picked, Chef, you haven't picked the Eagles in a minute. I talked about them. But believe it or not, they're 6-3.
Yep.
They're not doing bad. So,
Yep.
well, maybe 6-2. They had an off week, so 6-2. So they didn't snuck up and won some
Yep.
games. I don't know how they did it. And did you see that Saquon Barkley? Right?
Shit, I had watched it like 8 times. I was like, how did he anticipate that? But you know, Jalen Hurt got my heart.
Shout out to
You know,
Shannon
that's
Sharp
H-Town.
and First
That's
Take.
H-Town, baby.
Yeah, for real. I know you love Hurts. I know that's from A-Town. That's A-Town connection. You know.
Yes.
But Shannon Sharp on First Take. Shout out Shannon. First shout out Stephen A. He was like, man, I thought somebody had froze the TV. I had to go look at it again because. But I keep saying if one false move, he would have been injured.
Yeah.
One false
was dicey.
move, somebody would have
Very
took him
dicey.
out.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying I had to rewind it and look at it because I was like, how do you anticipate it?
Jumping backwards?
Baby? I don't know.
Yeah, I bet he won't do that again. So
Okay.
we're gonna stop for the game of the week. So I'm gonna pass that one up. I'm just letting you know. So the next game on my list
Okay.
will be the Monday night game, Dolphins at Rams. So
Right.
I'm going Rams. Even though Tua back, shout out to Tua.
Yeah.
But the Rams was kind of looking bad at first, and then my boy Cooper Kupp came back, and I'm a Cooper Kupp fan.
Yep.
Like that dude he's relentless. I love relentless
Yes.
football players. So Rams for the win for me, Monday Night Football game.
I'm picking the upset. I'm actually
Really?
going for the Dolphins.
In Inglewood,
I
huh?
don't know. I think the losses they're gonna have to come. To me, it's like they're gonna come out with something to prove. So
Okay.
I think they're gonna go hard, and I think with that they'll be able to pull out.
I
a
mean,
win.
they got some
just really-
firepower, for real. The Dolphins
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah.
I just don't know if they can get
Yeah.
it together after Tua's, his concussion. And he came back, and
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe. Rams for the win
big
for me,
helmet.
though. So,
you got the big helmet.
so this Chopper Block fan, this week has been dedicated to my Texans. My game of the week pick is Lions at Texans. Sunday Night Football. Big game. First of all, shout out to H-Town. Texans stand up. So,
Let's go.
me and Sam and I, this is the reason why she's my special guest for this week. I'm picking Texas all day. I'm not going to pick against my team. But I
Right.
am going to point out a few things.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The Lions are balling,
Okay.
bro. So I was afraid
Scary.
of. So I picked us to lose 4 games this
Okay.
offseason.
You did. You did.
I told you. Vikings, Lions, Chiefs, Ravens. I
Yep.
know that makes me run smile over there. When the week come up, I'm picking my Texans. I'm just letting I know. But I picked them. Sam and I talked about this when the schedule came out.
Yeah.
The Lions are crazy right now offensively.
Yep.
But you know what makes me feel so much better? The number 2 ranked defense in the league.
Right.
And it's the H-Town.
That's right.
So, in saying that, we got to show up and pull up.
Right.
We got to show up and pull up. We got to hit them in their mouth. A couple key topics. Kenyon Green is out for the year.
Oh.
I don't prey on people's downfalls,
Right.
but as a fan, but like I said, I always say, what do I know? I'm just a fan.
Right.
But, oh my God, all them sacks the last few weeks have come through Kenyon Green's hole.
Yeah.
So, being a podcast reporter and an analyst and a football fan, I don't like that. I'm not okay with it. I'm not gonna keep my mouth closed. Like, I'm not okay with him getting hurt. But like I talked to my boy Ron on the way here. Why was he on the ground, face down, in the backfield, and Stroud fell on him and dislocated his arm?
And dislocated.
You blocking for this dude. Why you on the ground behind him?
Yep.
You're not doing your job. It's all about
Right.
doing your job in the NFL or any sport. It's all about bringing your A game, stepping up to the plate, and dominating the player across from you, especially offensive line, especially
Right.
defensive line, especially receivers and cornerbacks. Like,
Right.
you dominate that player because guess what? It's going to show on tape, brother.
It sure is.
It's
But we've
gonna
been having
show-
a problem with the O line, and
No, we've been having trouble with his hole.
that's true.
I talked
That's
about
true.
Laramie Tunsil false starts, but the
Tunsil
sacks.
leads.
He leads the league in the penalties. I know, but
Crazy.
But C.J. Stroud has been sacked 30 times.
Right.
30.
That's not good.
He's on a pace to break the David Carr's record.
Yep. That's something D'Amico and them need to go back to the drawing board and try to
So
figure
they
out.
picked up
Wait,
an offensive
not
lineman.
that much.
They picked up an offensive lineman, put him on the practice
Yep.
squad, and they signed another offensive line, a guard, 2 guards.
Right.
And I think Patterson will be back this game. Patterson
Okay.
did really good before he got a concussion in that game. We scored a touchdown on that drive when
Yeah.
he was in there. So H-Town stand up, like I said.
Yeah.
Texans all day. They're 7-1. We're 6-3. Game of the week written all over it. Plus, we wearing our red jerseys and red helmet. Did you know that?
Yeah, and then I got the text, and then I think our momentum in NRG is, it's
We're
kind of
undefeated at home.
We're gonna feed off that home field advantage.
We're undefeated at home.
Really?
And guess what? We stay undefeated at home, we'll get home field advantage in the playoffs. That's how I think.
Right.
I think ahead. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
H-Time stand up. Sam, I love you. Welcome
Love you
back to
too.
the chopping block. H-Time, let's go. We'll be back.
Let's go.
Are you a diehard football fan? Do you have a team that you would ride or die for? If so, you are invited to come chop it up with Chef Mike on The Chopping Block, the podcast where real fans talk real football. We're looking for NFL fanatics to represent their favorite team and contribute to our show by providing insightful and knowledgeable commentary. No gossip, no politics, just strictly football. If you would like to be a part of this diehard nation, visit our webpage at www.rjstudios.com and click on the original content tab. Then fill out and send a submission form, and a representative will contact you with the next steps. You'll be invited to a live recording in our Round Rock studio, or if you're out of the area, you can join us online. With only 32 teams in the league, slots will fill up fast. Don't miss out on your chance to chop it up with Chef Mike.
So I know y'all to know today was trade deadline. At 4:05 p.m. on Tuesday, was the trade deadline at 4:05 p.m. And leading up to today, there was a few different trades. My boy Ron, they got D-Hop. Devontae Adams went to the Jets a couple weeks ago. It's a few killer trades. I gotta put it in there. I'm mad because my Texans didn't do nothing, but it's okay. It's okay. So as of Monday the 4th, after the Sunday game, the Saints fired their head coach. 7-game losing streak. They haven't won a game since the Cowboy game, and they fired Dennis Allen. So that's first on the list. Second on the list, the Raiders fired their offensive coordinator, which was weird. Super weird. But the changed everything around the next day, which is Tuesday the 5th. the Raiders hired their advisor as their offensive coordinator, and it's Norv Turner, y'all. Old name, right? All right, that was weird to me, but let's see how that turns out. Just a few notable trades. The Broncos traded their pass rusher, Baron Browning, to the Cardinals. That's a good thing for their pass rush. And as of the 5th, which is Tuesday, the day I'm recording on, right an hour before trade deadline, Marshawn Lattimore, formerly of the Saints, 4-time Pro Bowler, cornerback, really good cornerback for the Saints, has been traded to the Commanders. So the Commanders are 7-1. They didn't do nothing but solidify their defense, and moving forward, they want to win more games. That's pretty dope. Let's watch that one, y'all. The Steelers acquired Mike Williams from the Jets. Once Devontae Adams got there, he kind of was like, I didn't even know he was on the team. When the Texans played the Jets last Thursday, when I saw him, Mike Williams, I'm like, Mike Williams, I didn't even know he was on the team because they don't even use him because Devontae is there. Well, he's going back to the Steelers. I believe he got drafted by the Steelers. I'm going to look that up. But he went to the Steelers. That gives Russell Wilson another target. So let's pay attention to that one too, Chopping Block fans. The Detroit Lions, this is crucial for me because my Texans played the Lions Sunday Night Football this week. They acquired a pass rusher because, Hutchinson went down. He broke his leg around about third or fourth week. So they acquired Zadarius Smith from the Browns, pass rusher. So that's a good one to look out. So I just hope he don't do too much against my Texans, but that's one to catch on and pay attention to. The Bengals acquired Khalil Herbert from the Bears. As you know, the Bears have Swift as their starting running back. And I don't think Herbert really got much PT. I don't know if y'all remember where Herbert came from. I think Herbert used to be the Chargers running back. And he went to the Bears this year. And also they got Swift. So the Bengals picked him up, which they needed because their running back Moss just went down with a season-ending neck injury. So they needed a running back. So y'all pay attention to that one. This last on the list, which was weird. I got a lot of my Cowboy Nation text me, people that I'm cool with. The Dallas Cowboys got Jonathan Mingo from the Panthers. I get that the Panthers are kind of not doing good, but neither are the Cowboys. But it's weird that the Cowboys want to trade for a wide receiver after that got hurt. It's a lot of hate coming from Dallas camp, hollering at me, Chef Mike, man, what's going on? So keep your ears to the streets. But that's the last one that I had for the draft as of 4:05 p.m. November 5th on a Tuesday. No more trades went down, guys. So we're going into week 10 of the NFL season with a lot of new faces in different places. Pay attention to it, NFL fans. Let's go. We'll be back. Hey, y'all. I'm looking for some diehard fans to come join me, sit at the table, chop it up with your boy, Chef Mike. All you got to do is click the link below and get in there, man. Like, I'm looking for some diehard fans. Show me where you're at. Come chop it up with your boy, Chef Mike. All right, as usual, I want to thank all my Chopping Block fans, all my diehard fans for watching our podcast. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I also want to give a special thanks to my homie, my girl, Sam, for showing up, representing H-Town, showing up and doing the picks with me, and just being on Chopping Block with me once again. I'll be calling you again, though, Sam. So, as always, Chopping Block.
Jam on it.